Hi, this is Dina from Bayt.com, and today we're going to be discussing one of the trickiest topics when it comes to job interviews and finalizing an offer that you're interested in. It's salary negotiation. Today, Yvette is going to be sharing with us a few tips of the do's and don'ts. So Yvette, where do we start?
Well, Dina, the most important part of any job search cycle is the salary aspect of things. And to ensure that you make a good decision, research is the most powerful tool. Well, where can you get information about salaries? This depends. You can use search engines such as Bayt.com, which offer you salary guidelines for various professions according to their years of experience and what you've studied back in school. You can also go through recruitment agencies, which have a very good amount of information because they're constantly hiring for various positions. And you can also join a lot of online or offline networking circles of people within the same industry as yourself. But be conscious of one thing. When you're looking at salary, mainly focus on the baseline, because everything else depends on your years of experience, where you've had this experience, and the value that you would bring to the company.
All right, okay, so you've mentioned that salary is the bottom line.
Yes.
Being an expat, there are other benefits that I should consider.
Yes.
Well, what would these include?
Well, the benefits would be such as your accommodation, your insurance, your flight allowances. Are they giving you a loan to start your life here? So the salary should be like a basic amount that covers your monthly expenses. But besides this, what other buffers are they offering? What benefits are they providing you with a home? Are they educating your children? So these are the additional benefits that you should put into consideration when floating an idea of what you want to earn.
So a lot of the times in the interview, you're cornered and you're asked, what are your salary expectations? What do you answer to that?
That's a brilliant and very essential question, Dina, and I'm glad you brought it up. Well, this actually can be used as an employer as a tactic to see how committed you are to the job. Are you just desperately looking for a job, or do you actually have the features and the skills that can bring value to an organization? So ensure that you bring up the salary conversation towards the later stages of the interview, once you've already exposed to them the skills and the benefits that you would bring to the firm. And to complement this, whenever they float salary information, don't quote a specific figure. Always give them a buffer, like a range of from amount X to amount Z, and wait for them to come back to you with the actual figure that they would be offering.
All right, but sometimes the salary isn't mentioned. So who initiates? Would it be your potential employer or yourself?
Well, that's a very good question. You can get back to them and ask them like what kind of benefits they offer and what's the baseline salary for this particular position. Or in most cases, they would actually revert back to your online communication, like when they're giving you an offer, then they would give you the breakdown of their remuneration structure. It depends from scenario to scenario. If you feel that you want to ask what they're offering, then definitely do so. But then don't make it like a negotiation tactic. Wait for them to get back to you accordingly.
So assume they've given the right offer and the right salary and you know that this is the job for you. When's the right time to say yes?
Well, I wouldn't say that you should say yes, go for your gut feeling and yes, I'll take it right now. No. Take some time, reflect about it, go back, think about it, let them see that you're actually taking time to make this decision, because this is a lifelong commitment. This will financially bind you for a given period of time. It will determine the kind of lifestyle you will lead and how you will manage your life in the country. So go back home, reflect on the offer that you've been given, reflect on it based on what you can do with that money. Can it sustain you and help you maintain the lifestyle that you're currently living? And then get back to them after you've made this conscious decision.
So you've mentioned reflecting in terms of personal spending habits.
Okay.
What should you compare it to?
Salaries will definitely differ from one industry to another, from one role to another. Ensure that you make your salary comparison based on three main factors. The first one is the region that you're working in. The second one is the number of years of experience that you're bringing to the table. And of course, the third one is the industry and the role that you would be working in.
Great! Thank you so much, Yvette, for shedding light into the topic, and hopefully this will help us tackle it in the future.
Anytime. I'm here to help whenever you need me.